How's it going, everybody? C-RadTV back here with another video. So, of course, another week of NFL football is upon us, which means it's time for the NFL Week 3 picks. So, yeah, of course, on last week with my picks, I went 10-6 with my picks. So, my record this year goes to 20-11-1. And oddly enough, off the primetime games, the Thursday, Sunday, and Monday night games, I actually won money off the over-under spreads and off the picks. Because I had $10 total off two different parlay bets for the primetime games, and I made $88 off it. So a $78 profit total. See, yeah, that's actually not a bad profit total to make. So anyway, we're going to jump into the picks. And starting this week, I'm actually going to have score predictions for this game too. So anyway, let's go ahead. Let's jump right into it. So for our first game, we have the Thursday night game. Pittsburgh Steelers, Cleveland Browns playing in Cleveland. Of course, Cleveland coming off that massive choke job against the Jets last week. Because with around 2 minutes left in the game when they went up by 2 scores, the Browns had a 99.9% chance of winning. And they blew a 13-point lead within 2 minutes to the Jets. And of course, the Steelers' offense struggled last week against the Patriots, so I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. In the end, I'm going to take the Steelers over the Browns 21-19, so give me Pittsburgh by 2. Now into the Sunday games. First one, we got the Houston Texans, Chicago Bears playing in Chicago. I think it's going to be another low-scoring game, too. Just Chicago's offense hasn't had too much going for them this year, so I'm going to take Chicago to win this game by 3. I'm going to take Chicago 20-17 over Houston, so give me the Bears by 3. Next game, we got a battle of 2 0-2 teams, so this one, someone's guaranteed to win their first game. And shut the fuck up about ties. We got the Las Vegas Raiders and the Tennessee Titans playing in Tennessee. Of course, for both teams, their seasons are effectively on the line. Because the old saying has been is that once you start your season 0-3, your year's effectively over. Because since 1980, only 6 teams in NFL history have made the playoffs after starting 0-3. The last one to do it was the Houston Texans back in 2018. But yeah, I think it's going to be a close game between both the Titans and the Raiders. In the end, I'm going to take Tennessee to win by 2, so give me Tennessee 24-22. I think it's going to be a pretty close game. Next game, we got ourselves another AFC East showdown for the AFC East division. We got the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins playing in Miami. Buffalo's just looked damn near good, but that Dolphins offense has looked pretty legit too so far through 2 games. Both teams are battling for the AFC East lead. In the end, I think this is going to be a close one. I'm going to give the Bills the edge by 1 point. I'm going to take Buffalo 21-20. So give me the Bills by 1 point in that game. Next game, we got the Detroit Lions, Minnesota Vikings playing in Minnesota. This is a tough game. This game potentially could be for the NFC North lead. I'm going to take the Vikings in this one by 4. I'm going to take Minnesota 22-18. So give me the Vikings by 4 in this one. Next game, we got the Baltimore Ravens, New England Patriots playing in Foxborough. New England's had Baltimore's number for quite a bit, but I think Baltimore will get one on New England here. I'm going to take the Ravens in this one by 4, 26-22. So give me the Ravens by 4 in this one. Next game, we got the Cincinnati Bengals, New York Jets playing in New York at MetLife. I'm taking that this is a must-win game for the Bengals to keep their season alive to avoid that 0-3 start. Because like I mentioned earlier on with the Vikings and Titans game, if you start your year 0-3, your year's effectively over. So yeah, this one I'm going to take Cincinnati to beat the Jets, and the Cincinnati finally gets their season back on track. So I'm going to take the Bengals in this one, 25-21. So give me the Bengals by 4 points in that one. Next game, we got the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Commanders playing in Washington. Philadelphia looks really legit this year. Like that game against the Vikings, it shows that the Eagles are definitely the front runners to win the NFC East. The Eagles are for real. But yeah, this one I'm going to give Eagles this one. I think it's going to be a very close game. I think Washington will play them close, but I'm going to take the Eagles in this one, 21-19. So give me the Eagles by 2 points. Next game, we got the New Orleans Saints and the Carolina Panthers playing in Carolina. The Panthers are now at an 8-game losing streak dating back to last year, now at 0-2. So Panthers, this is a must-win game for them to keep their season alive. And for Matt Rule, it's a must-win game if he wants to keep his job alive. Since if the Panthers go 0-3, good chance that Matt Rule could be on the hot seat to get fired. The Saints, still, they're trying to bounce back after a tough week 2 loss to the Buccaneers. But yeah, this one, I'm going to give New Orleans the edge in this one. Give me the Saints 22-21. So I got the Saints by 1 point. Next game, we got the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Los Angeles Chargers playing in Los Angeles. Oddly enough, Jacksonville is actually leading the AFC South this year, as it looks like the South could become tank division this year. Time will tell there. But yeah, for this game, I'm going to take the Chargers in this one. It's not going to be close. I got the Chargers winning this game over Jacksonville 31-18. So yeah, give me the Chargers over the Jaguars by 13 points. I think it's not even going to be close. Next game, Los Angeles Rams, Arizona Cardinals playing in Arizona. The Cardinals somehow were able to come back against the Raiders last week in that very crazy finish to the game. Of course, the Rams, they're coming off nearly blowing a 28-3 lead against Atlanta. Somehow, I don't know how the fuck they were able to get that win, but somehow they did. Just barely hanging on. But yeah, this one, I think the Rams will bounce back this week. I think it's going to be a close game between the two, but I'm going to take the Rams in this one, 21-19. So, give me the Rams in this one. Next game, we had a game that's probably going to suck ass. We got the Atlanta Falcons and the Seattle Seahawks playing in Seattle. Atlanta's 0-2. This is a must-win game for Atlanta to keep their season alive. I'm going to take the Seahawks in this one, 28-25, because both defenses are pretty kind of bad, so I think it could be a high-scoring game. So, give me the Seahawks in this one by 3 points. Next game. This game's going to be a good one. The game of the week. Green Bay Packers versus Tampa Bay Buccaneers in Tampa Bay. So, Aaron Rodgers versus Tom Brady, potentially for the final time this year. Final time ever. Unless they meet in the playoffs. Because it's looking like more than likely that Brady is going to be done after this year. But yeah, this one, though, I'm going to give Tampa Bay this one because usually Aaron Rodgers has historically struggled down in Florida when playing in Florida. So I think that struggle continues. I'm going to take Tampa Bay by 4 points. I got the Buccaneers winning 20-16. So give me Tampa Bay in that one by 4. Next game, we get to our Sunday night game. We got the San Francisco 49ers and the Denver Broncos playing in Denver. So far through 2 games, the Broncos offense has struggled. And of course, the 49ers, Trey Lance is out now for the season after tearing his ankle. So now Jimmy Garoppolo is back in as the starter. And to be perfectly honest, I feel like the 49ers are a way better team with Jimmy Garoppolo in than Trey Lance. I think the 49ers are a better team with Jimmy G in. So yeah, this one, I'm going to give the 49ers the win over the Broncos on Sunday night on the road. Give me the 49ers 25-23. So give me the 49ers by 2 points. And finally, we get to our Monday night game. Dallas Cowboys, New York Giants playing in MetLife. An NFC East showdown. And of course, the Giants are trying to keep pace with the Eagles for the division lead in the NFC East. Since the Giants are off to a 2-0 start. But yeah, the Cowboys, they were able to get a win last week with Cooper Rush against the Bengals. But this week, I do not think they will have that kind of luck. I'm actually going to take the Giants in this one over the Cowboys. I got the Giants winning 23-19. And I think the Giants will go off to a 3-0 start. Which is pretty shocking that the Giants are off to a pretty good start this year. But yeah, give me the New York Giants and that one over the Cowboys by 4 points. But yeah, anyway, those are my week 3 picks for this week. That's all I got to say. Hope everyone's a great day, and I'll see you whenever I make next. Peace.